Hi everyone! This Ladylike charm video will be your introduction to building your elegant and assertive mind. Elegance begins with your mind. As Diana Vreeland once said, the only real elegance is in the mind. If you got that, the rest really comes from it. When we begin to build elegance in our minds, our actions and words then reflect the elegance that is within us. This way, our elegance may shine bright in any situation we may be in, whether we are simply enjoying the company of others or find ourselves facing a challenge. Having elegance in our mind allows us to carry ourselves with poise and dignity no matter what type of situation we find ourselves in, even in those that require for us to stand up for ourselves. Now, standing up for ourselves can be intimidating, but when we approach it with respect, a sense of self-worth, and integrity, then we may be able to stand up for ourselves, our friends, and our family in a way that is respectful towards others and ourselves, so our elegance may be reflected. This is called assertiveness. Assertiveness means standing up for our rights while respecting the rights of others. It is an effective way of expressing how we feel about a situation, while also learning how others feel about the same situation. Assertiveness is not about being above nor below anyone. Being assertive is about being equal, and this is what makes it the healthiest style of communication. Remember, we are all equal. We should all insist on being treated fairly and standing up for ourselves in a way that is just, effective, and respectful. This is what being assertive is all about. Otherwise, tolerating disrespectful behavior is not only disrespectful towards ourselves, but also reinforces that unfair behavior so it continues. This is why knowing how to stand up for ourselves and respect ourselves and others as much as we can is very important, just as much as it is elegant. Being assertive sets a tone for how we treat others and how others treat us. When we're assertive, it helps us build strong, authentic relationships by communicating honestly and respectfully, which is the foundation of etiquette. It also builds a strong sense of self-esteem within us, as being assertive involves truly understanding our own feelings and expressing them in a clear and respectful way. And this is what strengthens our elegant mind. So being assertive is a great way to strengthen your etiquette and your elegance. Now, with all of this in mind, how do we begin to develop an elegant mind that enables us to be assertive? Well, just like elegance, assertiveness also begins in the mind. Building an elegant and assertive mind begins with three things: a sense of self-worth, respect, and integrity. In this video, we will begin with learning how we can develop a sense of self-worth within ourselves. Building our sense of self-worth and recognizing it is the key to being assertive. Remember, assertiveness involves recognizing and standing up for our own rights, while at the same time recognizing and respecting the rights of others. And in order to stand up for ourselves and our rights, we have to know ourselves and our values. Defending ourselves starts with defining ourselves. We need to be sure we know who we are, what we stand for, and what is most important to us. Taking the time to reflect on our thoughts and clarify our values will help us become well aware of our self-worth. This way, we may act assertive with ease, confidence, and poise. We can begin clarifying our values and building our sense of self-worth by asking ourselves these 5 simple questions every day. You may ask yourself, what matters most to me in life and why? How do I feel in this moment? What signs is my body giving me that I need to be aware of? What are my goals for today? And what can I do today to become my best and most elegant self? Make an effort to develop the habit of building your sense of self-worth every day by asking yourself these 5 questions and reminding yourself of your answers daily. You may even write down your answers and place them where you will always see them. This way, you may always be aware of your self-worth and your values. Remember, defending yourself starts with defining yourself. By knowing what we value and having a sense of self-worth, This will help us stand firm in our decisions and strengthen our confidence, so our elegance may always shine bright. This way, you will know yourself and your values so well that you will always be prepared to stand up for them at any occasion that requires you to do so. Know what you value and build your life around it, including yourself. Value yourself and make yourself and your values a priority always. This will help you know your true worth so you may begin to develop your sense of self-worth. And this will be the key to building your assertive mind. Remember, we always have the power to shift our perspective and our thoughts, and this shift in our thoughts will lead us toward having more control over our emotions and reactions as well as our lives. When you find yourself in a situation that calls for you to be assertive, remember that the person you are standing up for is yourself. So do not ever give up on yourself. You have a need and a right to love, respect, and stand up for yourself. Recognize it and honor it. You have the right to your own voice and the right to your own vision. The fact that you are present here in this moment is evidence that you have the right to be here. You can be assertive. Whether you are talking to someone at school, at work, or within a relationship, your value is always equal to the person you are interacting with, and you always deserve to have a voice. We are allowed to speak our minds. We are allowed to decide that we should be treated with more respect. We are allowed to set higher standards for ourselves. When we honor our true self and our values, our confidence in ourselves, our actions and our choices will increase because of our choice to staying true to our values and to ourselves. And this is what makes assertiveness a trait that is respectable, admirable, and elegant. Keep in mind that just as we have our own values, others also have their own values, and that's okay, as long as we are all respectful of each other's. I hope this video will be helpful to you, so you may begin building your elegant and assertive mind by making an effort to define yourself, your values, and your worth. Remember, this is not something we do just once. This is something we practice daily. Make an effort to develop the habit of defining and defending yourself every single day. Start by answering these questions. Write and reflect upon your answers to remind yourself of your values daily. You always deserve to feel beautiful, intelligent, and valuable because you are all of that and much, much more. Once you know this and honor this, your confidence will be shining bright as you continue to build your elegant and assertive mind every day. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you all have an amazing day.